Okay, so I'm gonna try something new. We're gonna try and do a daily or semi-daily video called Get Up and Grow. It's gonna be my morning series of what I'm doing in the garden / some information that I can share with you. And this video is all about transplant shock since I went through it with these plants here, the tomatoes. So transplant shock happens when you plant anything in a new environment, physically abuse it, or reduce the size. So if you're splitting plants or planting them in a new garden, or if you've physically abused them in any way. So some signs of transplant shock would be dying or dropping of flower blooms and blossoms, wilting leaves, and dying / wilting / brown branches or leaves altogether. So basically we can reduce this by being super gentle with our plants, making sure that the bed is well prepared for them in the first place. You can see in my transplanting videos, I like to dig a rather large hole, fill it with some fertilizer, and then fill it with water so everything's there for those roots to establish. Now you can see some of the tomatoes aren't doing too well, and then some of them are doing really well in their new home. And this is normal. It's not all of them are going to suffer from severe transplant shock. And in fact, my peppers are all doing really good in the garden as well. But I just did a video on why these tomatoes might be suffering also. So that could play a huge factor in this. So what I want you to understand is that it's going to happen. You're going to have transplant shock whenever you move a plant into a new garden bed or move it into a new pot. You might see some of these symptoms with wilting leaves or browning leaves or flower blooms just dropping off. So be prepared for it. It's not the end of the world. I will post an update because these things are going to come back nice and strong. I have complete faith. Make sure to let me know if you like this kind of short form video. I'm going to try and do it daily. It's, I don't know, a pet project, so they're going to be very unedited and raw, just me talking about things and topics in the garden for everybody watching to learn. So if you have any topics you want me to cover, be sure to let me know in the comments. Hit that subscribe button to see more of this type of content, as well as my full-length videos that are posted every Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, you can find the most recent video in the top left, a related video in the bottom left, and the subscribe button on the right hand side.